Hey, it's Dustin over here with Campaign Sharks, and today I have an amazing video for you. I'm going to show you the 3 types of campaigns every single law firm should be running in their actual firm. So let's go ahead and dive into my screen really quick, and I'm going to show you the top 3 campaigns we are running right now for law firm to generate them tons of new leads and actual cases. All right, so now that we're on my screen, I'm going to show you the 3 types of campaigns every single firm should be running. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to go ahead and click off my face and let's go ahead and get this started. So the very first campaign that you actually want to run for your actual law firm are going to be video views. All right. This is the exact same concept that we use for our personal companies and also our law firm clients. So if you notice here, okay, this is maybe for a personal injury. How is hit and run accident different than any other accidents? One thing that I want to give you a quick little tip on is even though, let's say, a lot of these videos are filmed, let's say, on your iPhone, you want to make sure at the end of the day that you have some sort of editor. This is something that we do at Campaign Sharks in-house, but you want to make sure at the end of the day your videos actually pop on these actual channels. What that's going to do is that's going to increase your odds of increasing your actual engagement on your videos. Another quick tip, just like I'm doing in this video, is you want to get a lot of value. Give as much value in advance as possible. So what are the questions that your particular prospects are asking you? All right. You want to make sure as well that your videos are typically in between 1 minute and 5 minutes in length. One thing that we do over here at Campaign Sharks is we actually create 3 different formats, okay? Again, this is going to be a little complex, but 1920 by 1080. The reason why we create that version is so that we can post those on actual YouTube and run specific YouTube traffic to those specific videos. For, let's say, our Instagram and Facebook, we've noticed the best results are typically just 1080 by 1080. Facebook would be a full-length video. The other would be, let's say Instagram, less than 120 seconds, okay? So even though we created a 5-minute video, we would actually have our productions team cut that up. They'll add music, they'll add overlays and underlays and really make your specific firm look like on another level compared to your competitors. So, and another thing in your videos is you want to make sure that you're constantly making offers. We actually give you the exact script that we personally use in our actual business, and it converts like crazy. So here's a quick example. If you want to learn more about what we can do for your firm, go to www.campaignsharks.com/intro call, and you can actually schedule a call with myself, and I will give you an absolute ton of value on things and different tips and strategies that you can do to increase, number 1, leads and turn those leads into actual cases. So my first tip, again, if we go back over here, the 3 types of campaigns every law firm should be running. The first tip is going to be actual video views. All right. It is a specific type of campaign that you're running on the social media platforms. All right. The second campaign is probably the most powerful, but I'm going to show you in a second how you actually have to build up the actual audiences typically prior to running your conversion campaigns. But if you notice here, the results are insane, okay? We've gotten it right here, 755 leads, $9.62 per conversion. That means per name, email, and phone number. So you have to ask yourself right now, if you had 755 leads for your specific business, what would that do, okay? People that are raising their hand, they're reaching out to you and entering in their details for additional information about your firm. You just have to ask yourself, what would that do for your business? I can tell you now, it can be an absolute game changer for your business. This is one that was just starting out. Okay, we got 42 leads for this firm, $19.20 per lead. Again, you're going to notice that based on the firm that you're doing, let's say personal injury, could be a little bit higher, okay, than let's say your traffic court or your DUIs or divorce or, again, every single market is going to be totally different. But I can tell you now at Campaign Sharks, we have tons and tons of data, and we can condense that data and typically give you better results month after month after month. So just some important tips with your actual conversion campaigns. You might notice all these numbers and stuff. The setup is critical. I mean, at the end of the day, without the proper setup, you are absolutely going to be wasting money. We've been doing this since 2009, so we understand what is actually working in the marketplace right now. I know there's some people out there that are like, oh, you should just, hire a college person. You should never hire a marketing company. But I can tell you now, we're spending around $1 million a month in current ad spend. We understand what works and what doesn't work. You can actually see the numbers here. We're able to generate the actual results for our clients. So if you're in a position where you're ready to start advertising your firm, we can absolutely help over here at Campaign Sharks generate you more leads and more actual cases through this strategy. The second thing that you want to make sure that you're doing with your conversion campaign is have amazing copy. Copy is king, all right? If people don't like the copy, they're not going to click on your stuff, okay? So making sure that you actually have the right copy. We have a professional copywriting team in-house that customizes all the copy for all of our firms. It's not just one person. We actually have 4 different people that we cycle it through, and we're constantly making edits to maximize the performance of your actual campaigns. Another quick tip, okay, whenever you are running your actual conversion campaigns, you want to make sure that you typically have around 2 CTAs in every single copy. One at the top in the first 3 lines and one at the very bottom, okay? A CTA is a call to action. It's just an actual URL that you're driving your specific traffic to, okay? I know some of you guys are running people to websites. Websites are okay. Typically landing pages work a little bit better. If you look at the bottom of my screen, the URL in the bottom, www.campaignsharks.com/intro call, that just gives you a quick example, okay? It could be your firm / free case evaluation. Whatever it may be, whatever your the first step is to actually, the next step would be, let's say, the transaction, okay? So whatever it may be, I know some of you guys do free case evaluations, some of you guys do strategy sessions, some of you do in-person meetings. Whatever that is, that's typically what you would like to call that specific thing, okay? That's what you want to call your actual call to action, and you want to do that multiple times in your actual copy, all right? Another thing too is great headlines. You want fantastic headlines that are going to grab people's attention. What is this? 3 types of campaigns every law firm should be running. Okay, I'm very specific with where we're trying to actually run our traffic to. We're running it to lawyers, so we search lawyers by job title. So we do personal injury as a job title. We do, criminal as a job title. We do divorce as a job title. All these different law firms, the actual job titles will populate inside of Facebook and Instagram's algorithm. And what we're able to do is be very, very specific with who we're targeting. We can do the exact same thing for you and your firm to make sure that you're putting your message, your videos, your copy, and everything in front of the right people. All right. Another thing too is making sure that you have the correct call to action. This is critical. One thing that we do over here at Campaign Sharks, we love starting campaigns off with the campaign budget optimization with a dynamic creative setup. What that does is allows us to really figure out what your marketplace is going to click on, and we're able to pretty much give Facebook and Instagram, their algorithm, a big brain dump of just information. And what we do on our end is we condense that data down. So whenever we're condensing that data down, we're understanding what is the marketplace actually clicking on, and we condense that data month after month after month. And what happens is the performance of your campaigns gets better and better and better. And that's how you start achieving crazy, insane results like you're seeing right here, okay? So again, if we talk about the 3 types of campaigns every law firm should be running, my second one again is going to be the conversion, and my last campaign is going to be your actual retargeting campaign. Retargeting is critical. I'm going to show you in detail right here what I'm talking about when it comes to actual retargeting. But some important tips is you want to allow users that bounce, okay, meaning someone that visits your website or someone that visits a specific page on your website, such as a landing page, how you're able to bring that individual back, right? Very, very critical. You can also retarget based on where the prospect is along the journey. Okay, an example, let's say that someone downloaded a free checklist or a free PDF, or they checked out a blog post, whatever it may be, okay? They're obviously semi-interested at that point. We're able to run specific campaigns with specific messaging and specific copy and everything to try to get that individual to take the next logical step for you. And I'm going to give you a great example of this in a second. And one of the most powerful things that we have been noticing lately is we love running retargeting. Again, some of them lately that we're running are actual reach campaigns. And the reason why is, let's say someone visits your website and they bounce. They obviously showed interest, but they didn't take the next logical action. We're able to set the actual impressions that we want to show them per day. And this is an absolute game changer. Not a lot of people will tell you about this, but I'm giving you as much value as I can right now to hopefully get you to check out campaignsharks.com/intro call, set up a call with myself and see what I can do and my team can do to help you generate more leads and customers for your actual firm, okay? So I hope this was a little bit insightful for you, okay? But again, the 3 types of campaigns every law firm should be running. Campaign number 1 is going to be video views. Campaign number 2 is going to be conversions, and campaign number 3 is going to be retargeting. So what this looks like, okay? If you look in the top left of my screen, okay, you're going to see a little thing that says Facebook ad, okay? What I see over and over and over again, because I talk to literally probably 40 different firms every single week, is they're running, let's say, Facebook ads or they're running Google traffic just to their website, okay? That's it. And they're expecting a unicorn outcome after that. The problem is that, again, we're in 2020, okay? When we used to do this back in 2009, it worked incredible, okay? Incredible. But the thing is the platforms evolve, okay? Us as marketers and advertisers, we evolve, okay? So believe it or not, there's firms that are doing this by themselves, okay? They're running their Facebook ads, they're driving that to an actual website. And yes, they were getting results, and even if they were getting results, they're like, man, I'm spending money, but I'm not really getting any leads, I'm not getting any customers. I want to show you, if you notice right under this is what's working right this second. Okay, this is only one strategy. We probably have 20 different types of campaigns that we run for our firms, but this is something that is absolutely critical right now that is working, all right? So what we do is we believe in the approach. It's called omnipresence, all right? So omnipresence, it means pretty much being seen everywhere, all right? So we'll run traffic on Facebook, we'll run traffic on Instagram, we'll run traffic on YouTube ads, we'll run Google AdWords, and we'll run LinkedIn, okay? It's called being everywhere. And what we like to do, again, is we like to start off with this thing called video. All right, video number 1. And the reason why we start off here on video number 1 is because video is cheap, all right? Video is very, very cheap, and what we start to identify is people that engage with this specific video. So they can view 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 25%, 50%, 75%, or 95% of an actual video. Guess what happens? We put these people into this thing called an engaged audience, meaning, hey, I put this video out there in the marketplace, all these people engage with it, which is absolutely incredible. Cool, guess what I do again? I'm gonna run another video to these hypersensitive people that engage with my content at this point. So now, let's say this video is 1 to 5 minutes long. Now I'm gonna run them another video, 1 to 5 minutes long, okay? They consume that video, now I have an even more targeted group of people that have engaged at this point up to, let's say, 10 minutes of view time. So they're really, 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 I would say, interested in that specific thing, all right? So maybe it's divorce. Maybe it's all these people. What happens prior to a divorce, okay? Maybe you're a divorce attorney, okay? Again, they've consumed, let's say, 10 minutes of content at this point. Great. Video number 3. Again, the whole entire intent of these videos is to provide value, give as much value in advance as possible. The basic questions, let's say if you have a vetter, a paralegal, let's say on your team or on your staff, what are the basic questions that she gets when someone calls in, all right? That's the topics that you need to be talking about, okay? You don't have to go into detail as far as how to solve it or do they have a case or not have a case, but what you want to do is just give the marketplace value. Let them understand that you are the expert in your specific industry as far as what it is that you do. And what they're going to do is after they've consumed, let's say, this 20 minutes of content at this point, now at this point we have this thing called a very, very hyper-engaged audience. Now, what we do is we're going to run all of our ads, let's say, to a checklist. Let's say it's a divorce. Let's stay on divorce for a second. The 7 steps you need to take prior to getting a divorce, okay? Let's say personal injury. The 7 steps that you need to take, if you've gotten in an accident, okay? Cool. They can download this. Then at that point, they become a lead, a name, email, and phone number. Now, these people are super, super high quality, all right? Now, at this point, a lot of people think, oh, this is the end step. That's not the case, all right? There's going to be a lot of people that hit this page, okay, meaning they hit your 7-step checklist or whatever it may be, and they bounce. That's okay. What we need to do is we need to bring these individuals back. So we'll run specific campaigns based, and these are retargeting campaigns of people that showed interest, let's say, in your checklist, but they bounce, we need to run specific campaigns to try to drive these individuals back to this checklist, again, so we can capture their name, email, and contact information. From there, we go to the next step, okay? We're gonna create a video with a lot more value, and it's all about them. This is what I see done so many times wrong, is a lot of people really try talking about themselves, all right, in the videos, and about your firm and how great it is and how many cases you. That's great and all, but all that the end user wants to understand is what's in it for them. So what you want to do at this point is you want to provide them value on what is it that they're going to get, okay? What's the value that they're going to get, let's say, from booking a free case evaluation with yourself, okay? At that point, explain to them the benefits that they're going to receive by actually scheduling an actual appointment or free case evaluation with yourself. So what we'll do is, let's say we have these leads, we'll run specific campaigns driving these individuals to take the next logical step that may be scheduling an in-person strategy session. Guys, this is just a wireframe for one of our clients, okay? I could go so much more in depth, but anytime that we jump on a call, okay, during your intro call is the first step just to see if you're even qualified to actually work with Campaign Sharks. We do not take on every single person we talk to, but if you want to learn more about Campaign Sharks and what we can do for your firm, what I want you to do right now is go to www.campaignsharks.com/intro call. You can schedule a call with my team. They're going to do this little thing here. They're going to vet you. They're going to make sure that you're either qualified or you're unqualified to take the next step. After that, okay, after we have that call with our vetter, they're going to just ask you basic questions about your firm and really see what we can do to help you actually generate more leads and actual cases for your firm. The next step is we would have an actual Zoom call, just like you and I are doing now, but we would wireframe this entire process out for your firm and really get a game plan together of what we can do together to generate you, again, more leads and actual cases for your firm. So again, if you want to take the next first step, go to www.campaigsharks.com/intro call. And again, this is Dustin over here with Campaign Sharks, and thank you for your time.